My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Death's Door. Go to the Crow with camp. Camp with the Crows. Camp with the old Crows. Camp with the pre-Crows. To the west of here, if I recall correctly. The west of here, to the west of here. Make sure you're well prepared before you head onwards. You're walking there anytime you like. To the west of here. All right, bomb going out in 3, 2, 1. What? Okay, so that has to be able to open. It wasn't considered a door there for a second. Did you say when the time is right, wisdom will guide you? So when your time comes, you will feel its wisdom guide you towards the correct path. Yeah, okay, and that would be to go back up there. So the west would be out in this direction. That is to say, this direction. And it is starting to get icy, which would make sense. So we throw some canyon access caution. Let's see if this works. Really? Oh, they don't light at all? Strange. Whoa! Okay, this area is like a difficulty puzzle platform kind of situation. Let's do it. Oops. Let's try it. Let's shrine out that way, but fire a shot there. I mean, that would be so that's the way to bypass it on the way back. Got it. Because this is currently demonstrating a one-way path. Oh, dang. No! Oops. Oh, and it resets you back to the start? What are we, Path of Pain? I mean, if we were Path of Pain, at least there'd be the ability to heal, right? Your soul. Okay, so we want... Wait. So we want you down by far first. And then... Oh, gosh, dang. By far first. That, and then I want to be able to get across. Be on the platforms as they are rising. That is to say, specifically on each as it raises. Perfect. Uh-oh. Okay. So it's going to be there, and then that, and then that. Perfect! Oh, baby. It sets that down. And it sets it down for a really long period of time. This is to return to this side, so it's like a time trial kind of situation. So we'll go that from here, and then... Oh! Oh, I needed that! Oh, we totally would have made it if I made the connection there. Perfect. One out there. I know I can roll over this. No! I knew I could roll over that. Why did I still try and do it if I could have just gone to the side, though? No! And now we're dead. Validating all our progress. That's okay. We have the experience of our failed attempts in the past at our back, pushing us forwards. Perfect. Let's give me a little squealing. Oh, my depth perception. Let's go. One as I escape past. One as late as I can. Perfect. No! Too cool. Too fast after one another. One. Take a second, take a second, take a second. 2, 3. Damn it. Took too many seconds there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That'll do it. No! Why am I getting... Oh, I'm getting stuck in the bones. Fine, I'm going back. There's a smooth path through it. I can do it. It's that way. Perfect. Just in time as well. We still have another Vitality Shrine, if I recall correctly. And it's got to be the one near the beginning. If Lawrence is just telling us about the shrines, and it seems at this point certainly that Lawrence is mainly telling us about the shrines. Why did I do that? Why do we fall, Master Way? So we can learn to pick ourselves up again. Homie. Alright. Back to the place where you entered these lands. That would tend to say the Grove of Spirits. But we went to the Grove of Spirits after having gotten all of our new abilities. We did get a shiny from it, but we now know that Lawrence is not telling us locations of shinies, at least yet. He is instead giving us the locations of shinies. I'm gonna send out a couple bombs to random areas. I'm not gonna do too much of it, but we'll need to do at least a little. So my apologies in advance for that. I'm gonna just do it just yet. Obviously, because I have no ammunition. We'll get that charged in just a moment, though. Yeah, that's got to be another exit, right? Another exit for another entrance. Where's the other entrance? This has the ability for us to leap down. But why would we? Not just slingshot to a tree or anything like that. Don't seem to be any particular targets that we'd aim at from up here. This was the one that we'd done prior. Although it did also feel some kind of underwhelming. I'm going to throw a bomb out. 3, 2, 1. Just locations that look more significant than the things that appear to be there. Abandoned teleportation was available from here. I think it is on the the map there, though. Where is this shrine? I know you're here, bud. I can taste you. Specifically because Lawrence's soup is the stuff giving us the information. Now you might say, yeah, no, it's actually his chatter at the time. To which I would say, yeah, but would he have done the chatter if he didn't eat the soup? Alright, I'm gonna throw out another bomb. 3, 2, 1. Nope. you've been back here with all of your abilities. Well, I do have the hook shot, and I did the hook shot thing. I got a shiny from it. You don't tell us about shinies, though. That hookshot location does have a cut-in on this bottom side as well, but that cut-in could easily actually just be aesthetic. Seems unlikely, but unlikelier things have happened. And also I can't see any reasonable way to access it in any way. Our third loop through here reveals... There's another wall up there of some kind? I'm feeling more and more that there is something here, but... Like, is it accessible through... Yeah, because there's that ramp back there as well. Very curious. There's a ramp back there. Which would take us up to the back of the entire area. We saw that again last time. But how would I get there in the first place? Because the ramp doesn't seem to lead to any collectible. And it also doesn't seem to have any other way of getting into that area. So if it has neither of those, that is to say, it's not a culmination point and it's not an entry point, then it's probably not related to anything. But this is where it all began. This was where we came into the world. Unless this is... Oh, this is the world that we're talking about. Okay, yeah, and Lost Century, and there's immediately that over there. Yeah, that's gonna make sense. Alright. Alright. We did it. Whee! There you go, bud. I'll take this final shrine. I'll check in on Lawrence as well to see whether he has anything updated to tell me. It's possible he moves from telling you about shrines to then telling you about other things like shinies. All the shrines, but that doesn't just immediately open or anything like that. Alright, let me find a door back to Lawrence. Is this a part of the map that I haven't been to in a while? No, because this just leads back to the graveyard. This area was just a shrine down there with nothing else that I needed to worry about. Not something I'd earmark for a revisit later. I mean, we can also just go talk to the giant crow. I'm assuming it's not just going to immediately plunge me into a battle and go, well, you know, now it's time to end the game. You decided to talk, so that means game end. Although I do immediately see a door that I was just asking for. And I'm immediately running away from. Alright, Crow, give us words of wisdom. Or, just wisdom. You can communicate it wordlessly if you have the gestural chops.
You did it. You're a much stronger Reaper than I. I could have never taken down those giant souls alone. It's time. At long last. Let us force this door open, fledgling, and finish our assignments.
We've been so anticlimactic, it was like, no, it didn't work. All right, well, we're trapped here. Credits.
Now to the other side.
I mean, I got more to do. Whoa, I really hope that didn't just suddenly start the end game. Please, no. Or at least allow me to explore the world afterwards.
This is it. This is the place beyond, where no life is to be seen.
Hello? Oh.
Death. Are you Death? I thought the tales of the original Reaper were just mad ramblings of the Free Crows.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I guess that's me. So, if you didn't know I was real, that means you're not here to rescue me, huh?
No, I'm sorry. We're here for another purpose. In fact, you might be able to help us.
Wow, rude. But all right, I mean, what's a few more minutes after several centuries? So why are you here? Actually, how did you even get here?
We seek souls that have passed through death's your door. We are service-bound reapers. We require those souls to finish our tasks and restore our stature with the commission. Otherwise, we will die.
Oh, awkward. If you're looking for a soul here, then you're out of luck. Any non-corporeal souls that pass through the door are absorbed into the ether. Soul energy has to be recycled to create new life. That's why my job was so important. Not that the living didn't hate me for it. I used to go around reaping souls myself, then pick them up and take them beyond the veil. But it was so depressing. Not for the souls, they don't care, but for the living ones they left behind. I wish I could let them know that dying isn't scary. It's just the cycle of life. Thing is, over the vastness of time, I got very tired of that cycle. But then one day, a strange being came to me with a proposition. This being could create portals, doors, to any place or world. They offered to outsource the collection of souls to an automated system using one of their doors. While it was open, it would draw in the souls of the dead, a lighthouse on the shores of the ether, if you will. In return for this, they asked for their lives to be extended. Well, actually, they asked for immortality, but that's impossible. If souls stick around too long past their expiry date, then with nothing left to tie them to mortality, they decay into demonic forms. All life must end. Well, eventually. So while I kicked back, several generations of these self-proclaimed Lords of Doors came and went, enjoying their unnaturally long lives, each one agreeing, in the end, to submit to the limitations of life and go willingly into the ether. Until one didn't. Which brings us to your current Door of Lords. Lord of Doors, rather. Towards the end of what should have been their lifespan, your Lord betrayed our long-standing agreement. They said there had been some kind of incident, that the door malfunctioned and needed to be remade anew. For the door to be reconstructed, it would require the touch of death to link the door to the ether. But after this new door was created and opened, the Lord kicked me inside and sealed it shut. No way for me to escape. No way for stray souls to pass on to the ether. No death amongst the living. I've been here alone ever since.
But my assigned soul, it must be here. It has to be here. I tracked it to this door. It must have entered here somehow. Are you sure you haven't seen it?
Sorry, guy, but if a soul comes in here without a body, it disappears into the ether. Sooner or later, everything that begins has to end.
So, there's no hope. It must still be here somewhere. No. No, 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 no! I wasted so many years looking for that soul. Decades. Centuries. I refuse to die!
Uh-oh. I sense you're a little bit past your best before date.
The Grey Crow.
He's gonna immediately launch me into the battle, ain't he?
Yep.
I mean, look, I'll give him the best. How's it going, bud? Okay, so circular rotations, not really a charge. Can walk out of the way of, has hook shots. Has hook shots that multiple times overlay the screen. Has a dive bomb attack. They have a little bit of recovery after their dive bomb attack. Which would be a good period in which to attack. They've also got a... Sorry, I'm just changing my weapon here. That's fine. They've also got like a pins attack they just did. That was bad. I just rolled towards the enemy. Not really what you want to do all of the time. Unfortunately, a lot of my rolls are putting me like very far from the target when they actually erupt. Oh no! I was trying to power up the cannon and fire all of them back. Okay, that's definitely the safest hitting period. Oh. So he didn't seem to take damage when I actually shot all of the refuse back at him. Why did I do that? In the same direction again? Okay, I'm probably not going to be able to do this in 1 more HP. Because there's going to be another way. Oh, okay, so your normal galloping counts as a charge attack. The doors ask you to try again. Leave. Wow. All right. So it's actually not even going to let me leave until I finish this one. Fine. Oh, those actually did make contact, apparently. That's fine. Okay, we have to sweep attack and get as close as possible. Take as many swipes at him. You should get across to their side when I'm doing that. Okay, so they create a random black hole occasionally as well. Or if that has anything to do with the fact that this thing's bugged out, stayed on screen. The dive is... So being in front of the crow at basically any point is really, really dangerous, unfortunately. Makes fighting it a lot harder. Because obviously it's going to try and turn and face me, so anytime I try and reposition, it's going to turn and face me. This does remind me of the penultimate fight of Titan Souls, which also took place in a void such as this. really hard to find open windows to actually strike this enemy. Unless I want to be extremely patient and only use, like, the hard open windows, which is when he screams. Yep. That's my bad. Stayed in too close. I was kind of expecting that this, like, death would at some point come in and be like, oh, here you go. Maybe there'll be, like, a transition in the boss fight, right? And then, like, you know, boss phase 2 will be death helping us out or having given us a boon of some kind. And then we will become death. Destroyer of crows. Would have worked better if I said birds, right? Man! I can't really use my... I can't really afford to use my roll to close distances to get back. Oh, that's what we should do. That's the grappling hook's job. I forgot that I have other weapons. Ow! Let me hit you. Okay, so I can't walk out of that. Any roll puts me too far away from his landing position, but I also can't walk out of that one. Ugh. That was supposed to be an open with aggression kind of position on my part. Oops. The hitboxes are, should I be hit by a charge when I'm standing behind the character? It just feels like maybe a no is the answer to that one. Again, that was me trying to walk away. A thing that I'd already assessed is not possible. Did I take no damage because I was blind there? Huge mess of damage. Oh, come on! Couldn't have stayed on the ground for that one. Oh, my health? My speed was just being completely... Oh, that's a black hole. That'll do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Seems like that's an ability that is unlocked after a certain amount of damage you take. Grapple hook when you stop. Take the safest hits there. Don't need to go for another. Perfect. Yeah, that was my bad. Got greedy. Tried to get a second cycle in there despite the fact that I'd messed it up. Boom. Whew. There's no way that's going to be the end. There's too many unlocked doors, that is to say, locked doors remaining. Oh, I can't tell you how long it's been since I felt a fresh breeze on my face or so. Well, anything. You never appreciate something until it's gone, do you? I saw that a lot in my job, but up until your Lord of Doors locked me up, I never thought it'd be applied to me. I'm sorry about your big feathered friend there. It's always hard for the living to let go of the dead. Even more of a rough one having to reap them yourself. I can sort of understand that feeling, even if it wasn't your intention. You've done me a huge favor here, Crow. But this isn't over quite yet. Because while the door has been destroyed, my power is unfortunately still trapped within its remains. Forging the door required a piece of my own soul, and I need it back before I can do my job again. That means if we want to end this cycle, someone else has to take down the Lord of Doors. Have you guessed who yet? I won't be making any more deals again, that's for sure. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. And remember, death is on your side. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul. I'll be lurking here until you're done. Well, we did it. We read the soul of the grim Crow. Which means we're at the end of the episode. Up in the top left, you can find the series playlist for all of my content on this game, past, present, and future, directly below the YouTube recommendation for what it thinks you should watch next, streaming past the names of people so generously supporting the Republic over on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the $10 tier. And special thanks this episode to 3D. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.